Hello, everyone. So, tonight, and I mean, there's not very much time to talk about a lot of it, but apparently up until the 12th or something is what it said. It might even be a little later than that. However, I have a little bit of time to do it. With that said, this is Marvel Zombies. I thought we could play one round, see how things are going, and go from there. So let's get started. Now, I only have tried this one time. I did not beat it, but my hope is to go ahead and get a shot of this on stream here. Just one at least. And depending on how things go, we'll see. I would like to beat it though. Anyway. Last time I played this, I played as Punisher, but I'm kind of thinking, depending on how everyone else goes, I might choose a healer, depending on what everyone else does, that is. I mean, I don't have a preference, but... Did it just... Can I change? Am I stuck like this? Alright, well, it looks like I don't get a choice. Alright, Alright, well, let's just play as who we get assigned this time. At least... I mean, I did choose my abilities and stuff beforehand, so we won't have to worry about that during stream. Also, what I learned since I played last time, let me make sure everything's running, because... for some reason it's just not, like, showing. Alright, stream's up and going. I'm playing through this. Now, can I... Okay, good. So what I've learned is you want to get the best stuff you can get. And I think I'm going to do a refresh. So I want to refresh a little bit more often than it might seem like you need to. That's only because, and this is really me testing it out this time since I haven't had any other opportunities to do this. I think if you refresh when you don't have abilities that are directly going to help you with your health, at least, then things will progress quite a bit. Damage is also a good thing, but there are better ability cards you can get. So I don't want to purchase everything that's on there at the moment, or even go for a random necessarily, when I can go for a refresh at first. That's what I want to do. Also, it looks like I have a good selection too. That's kind of what I want to do here. Okay, that did quite a bit. Let me see. So I do like vitality, maximum health. What is this? Alright, I'm gonna do another... Well, no, I'm gonna do this, and then next time I'll do... Oh wait, I can refresh too. Okay. Good thing it brings me here when it does that. Also drops some health. And as you can see, this genuinely helps get the damage up, which is what you want to do for this. As well as health. I can't stress enough, if you don't get your health up, things will get pretty bad. I was playing as a different character though, and unfortunately that means the ability I changed out for that character I won't get to show off here, but what I have learned is that there are certain things that help a lot more than others, depending on, what everyone else is playing and stuff, because, of course, if everyone's playing with the same character, it's a little bit more difficult, whereas we're a little more varied here. Unfortunately, I was going to play as a healer, but really wants that. Anyways, you can't use this anymore, so that's fine. Ooh, and I have this ability. Not sure if focusing on them that's gonna do. I definitely want to take out the enemy and everything. Sure. This ability seems to be the best one to do it. Look how much damage I do when I do this. It's really easier to hold this down than it is to do it any other way. Look at that. And I get a random one too. Nice. Moon power? Okay. Maximum health I do want. Yes, yes. Alright. I've upped the amount of health I have here. Well, if he stays in here, I mean, all the better. know, in some ways it would be easier if I had a way of staying up in the air, but I only get that partially. Last time I had a rifle I was able to use, which significantly helps at taking care of Namor here, but let's see. He is on the ground though, so I'll say that. Try to take care of some of this stuff if I can. I can't deal with anything long range, though. I think it's just these things that are a little annoying. I don't know if that's helping him or not. This does so much damage. What is this ability called? Is this the surge ability? Alright. Probably should have saved that. Let's see. Maximum and damage. Alright, so I... Yeah. Utility, vitality. Shake up awakening and duration. Alright, where are we going? Nowhere. Am I the only one here? Everyone else leave? Hello? Alright. Not opposed to it, but kind of weird. That's quite a bit. I will admit. That is a lot. Alright, I'm not gonna lose because they left, am I? Or did I get lost? No. Don't have a way out of that at the moment. I don't know how possible this is going to be. Look at how many there are. Look at how little it does, too. Looks like they have a ranged attack, too. But they're not afraid to use. Is there a heal? Yes, there's a heal here. It's gonna get slightly harder than this. With the range stuff going on. But let's see. So there's another zombie somewhere. Hello? Am I supposed to go this way? Did something happen to the game? Hello? No, nothing happened. I'm doing this. Okay. Rune Awakening, I will keep it, I guess. Damage. Damage. I need more damage. Maybe I'll do that. I don't have any more. Seven of 9. Last time I didn't have this happen. This feels bad. Mostly because I don't know where I can go right this second. What I need to do is find a healing area. Alright, not particularly a good place to be right this second. Give me 1 second. I have to close this for some odd reason. Alright. That does do a lot of damage to the enemies, though. Alright, unless I can heal... Okay, that kind of helps a little bit. Just a little, though. I need a little more health than that. Let's try to get rid of some of these lower level ones too. So that'll help me out a lot. that's a shield of some sort? Anyway. These higher damage ones are the ones that are slightly a worry. Because they take a bit of time to take out. Not as much for me. I'm gonna use this. There we go. I am surprised about that, to be honest. I did not expect to be able to get through all of them like that. Okay, 7 of 9. We did get Namor done, though. Anyway. Alright, since I know I can heal back here, it's the only reason I'm going to go back this way. Now, okay, we haven't gone up with that objective part yet. So it looks like I'm going to have to do a few things. And it should... Will I be able to deal with all of them at the... No, wow. Alright. They are relentless, if anything. I suppose I do need to deal damage to them, though. That is kind of how it works. Alright. Let me try to get him in here if I can. Oh, I deactivated it by accident. Surprise? I'm doing this well. Oh. We don't have that much left health-wise with these three. They are down. Alright, where do I go? Ooh. So I can press to unlock some stuff. I think it'll teleport me, right? Alright, it's starting to take a little more to do that. Okay, this is the area that I remember the most. I'm very curious how we're going to do here alone, because I think I barely survived with other people here. But, I'm going to be interested to see how this goes. Alright, so it's not what I was thinking, for sure. I mean, they do attack and all, but... I was playing a different character too, so I will give it that. And since then I have upgraded stuff. I mean, look at all my power-ups coming too, so that kind of helps a little. The fact that I get everything so quickly helps tremendously. Right, well, the bash is not helping. That is for sure. People can't just plop in right in the middle of it, right? It's only at the start that you get a chance. I'm gonna use this up. This ability is way, way stronger than I would have ever expected. Okay. Does that deal damage to them? I don't actually know what all this does yet. I kind of thought it was a shield, but, you know, I could be wrong about that. Look how many of them there are. Are they called brutes or like... I don't actually know. Also, is it canceling that? For some reason? Let's do as much damage as we can. I think if I get hit by a charge attack, I mean, or whatever that it's called, that cancels out my ability. So not this ability, but the other one. It's a little annoying when it happens, I will admit. Didn't realize that that would do that much. That is for sure. Need to make this last a lot longer. Oh, I could keep spamming this for some reason. They're either disabling it or I just get so many of them that I can reuse it. Interesting thing would be if I actually do take all of these out. Look how many there are. It's just hard to imagine. But it takes a lot of time. Last time that did a lot of damage to me. I just want to make sure I don't let that happen again. Anything to dodge their attacks too. Or just do that. A bunch of them are going to go down at once when they do. Like I said, invest in refreshing. Because, honestly, if I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't have as much health as I do. Nor would I be doing as much damage. Last time I didn't do that, and, well, I could notice a difference at least. Anyway, they need to use their charge attack, but there's no guarantee when that will happen. So, as long as I do this, helps me take them out. Okay, I'm getting some KOs here. One thing about the brutes, I guess, to keep in mind is that they do have a very heavy focus on their charge. That can be both a good thing for them and a bad thing, depending on how you use it. And I definitely am using it. Alright. Well, the fact that I did that, just, and Ruin Awakey. Yeah, I will take as much as I can get. 30. No, I can't do that. Alright, it's gonna either teleport me or do something. I actually have no idea. Anyways, I'm not getting any more of them for this. This is gonna be our max on the final area. We'll see how it does. Very curious how the fight's gonna go. Anyhow. Where's the healing at? Okay, healing is over this way. So as long as I'm very cautious about this. Yeah, she teleports away. Alright. And she placed that right where the healing is too, didn't she? Come on. Will it give me my ability? I could use it. And does that mean I've lost at the end? Oh, respawn. Or did I lose? No, I lost. Great. Great. I don't have any teammates. Am I gonna do it again? How about this? I'll do it one more time. I feel like I made it pretty far just being solo there. But, let me see. I got a lot of levels. Fortunately, everyone left, so I can't really do anything. Anyway, I'm gonna try another one. If I'm not mistaken, I can go here and prep a little bit. I'm just gonna put some points into my characters if I can. each of them, just depending on who I get stuck with. What's this? Probably the best ability, honestly. And max that out. Oh, I didn't know if I maxed that, I thought it would do that. Some equipped. Anyway, let me go ahead and start it up again. This time I'm going to try to be a healer. We'll see how things go. I think I get some ranged attacks if I do that as well. This time I'm going to just choose who I want to be instead of looking at. Yep. There we go. This way. As far as I can tell. Press the purchase. Joyful Slash. Damage, damage. Damage, damage, damage. Okay. I think I just went the Joyful Splash, right? Wait a minute. Well, they're not going to need it right now, but I can heal them. They'll probably need it when we get a little bit further along. And hopefully everyone will be here when I get to the final fight. I'm really happy how long I lasted, though, there at the end on solo, right? Because, honestly, damage, damage, health. Alright, bubble charge. Oh, I almost have enough for that. Almost have enough. Okay. It's gonna be so nice to have, you know, being a, maybe not necessarily being a healer, but having some health in addition to what I had before. I guess it's across the team, but that doesn't really make a difference. Same sands. No. It's a pretty quick mode too, right? Like, if we all deal a lot of damage, it's not going to take too awful long. Let me see. Oh, I'm healing. Alright. Let's do that. I'm gonna keep that, and then we can get that. Doesn't look like they're healing. I was trying to heal them, but they didn't grab the health. Alright. Are they gonna come from down here? Yeah. Oh, is that just for me? I thought that was for them. Are you incapable of getting this? I am healing. Let's see. I mean, that's not half bad, I'll tell you that. Anyway. That is... Honestly, I like this. You kind of get some extra ways of dealing damage. I can even hide from the enemies like this, which is nice. And deal that. Wow. Honestly, not half bad. I can heal. I don't know how much damage I'm doing, though. Like, I mean, I might not be doing very much, to be honest. I don't really know at this moment. Isn't it supposed to heal my teammates? Well... At least I'm helping out with some projectiles here. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Especially when, well, the team, or, yeah, everyone else is helping out too with damage, so it's not just that. But the amount of damage that this stacks is, like, so ridiculous. And honestly, I hold to that strategy. 6 moon. I'll take it. Ability, that. All right. I mean, I feel like I got a lot of good stuff out right there. All those bonus cards and stuff. I think they're random. We'll see. I'm feeling good about this run. I'm feeling good. I mean, this was where I ended last time, so to be fair, I should feel good after this. Or at least that should be my way of determining how I feel about it. But, I don't know, we've gone pretty quickly through it. It just kind of feels like we're doing something right here. I don't know what it is, but just being able to do all this damage too, it's really helping. Alright, as long as I hit him, we'll be doing good. Look at that. There's nothing he can do about it either. Wow. Did everyone else... Maybe it wasn't that I don't know. Health. Can't do that anymore. Alright. I'm just happy everyone's still here. Like I said, as long as everyone sticks around, I have a really good feeling about us getting through this. Amount of damage stacking too. me try to help out a little, if I can. If I stack these next to them, does it help with healing? It might not. I was kind of hoping it might. Anyways. Where are we heading to? Over here? Leveling impact. I will take that. Alright. Get like a slide back whenever I go to the side. What if it was just teleporting me or something? Oh, did they disable it? Look at all this, it's so ridiculous. That is so much faster than last time. I mean, I did add a lot of stuff though, to be fair. Let's take out these big guys first. I feel like it won't take too long if I just focus up. Bam. Then we can get over here. Look at that. Wow. That's so ridiculous. Look at how much stacking I get. Look at this. Oh man. They stand no chance. Like zero chance. This is just... wow. These zombies don't stand any chance. Alright. Do I not get to... oh, I don't. I have to take the zombies out first. Alright. Skill points. Alright. If I couldn't make that deal any more damage. Now they might start, you know, increasing their health a little bit, but 8 of 8? Sorry, 8 of 9. Let me stand back here, I might be a little more help. We'll see. We will see. They just come pouring in. I wonder how fast I could take out a brute. Like if I'm really trying. Try to do this. Let's see. Alright. I like this. And the faster I take them out, the more help I am, right? Five. Do we get that whenever we do really, really good? Vitality. Joyful. I will take as many of the joyful. Alright. I'm a healer through and through with this. Alright. There ain't no way. Ain't no way I picture her being able to survive a bunch of damage like this. I mean, just look at this. It ain't happening. Alright. I don't know if that was what that did, but I think it helped. If I don't do anything, then this would be bad. Whoa. I can't believe we did that. It's the first time I've done that. Okay. Alright. Well, thanks for tuning in. Let me see. The plan for this was to keep it a little bit short. I didn't want to go too much, right? But I'm going to explain a couple things here at the end. So, one thing, I'm thinking I'm still going to do another one where we do some of the multiplayer outside of that, right? But that'll be another stream, probably a few matches. I'd like to do it this week, but we'll see how things go. Another thing, and I need to write it down myself, I'm thinking of doing some, or not doing some, I'm thinking on, so December 10th is when the Pokemon DLC drops. I'm thinking what I want to do is right when it drops, I don't know if it's going to have a preload or something, I want to check it out. Like immediately as it comes out and stuff, since I'll get it. So I might do an extra stream for that. Other than that, though, that's the only kind of changes or like additional things. We have this stream here. I hope you enjoyed it. It was really fun. I got to do, honestly, I was surprised how far I got on solo. But, you know, going here, just having everyone there and having a healer, even though I didn't really heal that much, but I did a lot of damage. I feel like the amount of damage I did was just absurd. So that is one thing I'm incredibly happy about, and that we did the victory, because I played through this. This is my third time playing through it at all. I played one off stream, and the one that you saw where I ended up playing solo was my second attempt, and this is my third attempt. Of course, the second attempt was the only one where I ended up solo play, but I'm happy I got to do a little bit of solo just to see how it would go. And of course, that we were able to end it off with all of us finishing off this mode. And I honestly got a lot off of that mode too. So I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to start as early as I can. So that's kind of why I'm not doing this for very long, and I don't want to stay up too late, because I plan to start like as early as I can tomorrow. We're going to be playing through Resident Evil. That's all there is to it. It is the first Resident Evil, but it's like, I don't know if it's a remaster. Anyways, it's like the newest of the first one, and that's what we're going to be playing through. And I'm excited. I've never played the game. I don't think I've seen anything from the game, or at least I don't know if I have, because I just don't know very much about it. So I'm going to be really excited for the first time in my life, playing through Resident Evil. I have never done it. This first game here, I played through Resident Evil, but like not the first game. So I'm not confusing you here. So yeah, that'll be my first time playing through that. I'll be doing some things a little bit different. I'll try to explain there and then, but this time I'm going to have a guide there, and I've come to an idea where I want to give myself 3 tries to figure out how to solve something, and if neither of those 3 tries work, unless it's really fast to do them, that is, then I will have a guide there just to help me like get through that. And that's kind of what my plan is going forward for that. That way I can speed things up. I go through it with 3 tries per like thing. Like if I get stuck on something, I get 3 tries to figure that out, and then use that to progress forward. Obviously, it's just for that particular part, and then, of course, that applies each time. Everything else is going to be the same, but that's going to be one change I'm going to introduce to my playthroughs for the game. The thing I will say is that probably isn't very relevant once we get to the second and third game, just because I played through those already before. But as far as for Resident Evil, and for all the rest of them besides that, that stays true. So I hope you enjoyed this stream. I will be back with more Marvel Rivals. I really enjoyed this, to be honest, and the fact that, with my new internet and stuff, everything seems to be working really good on a multiplayer game and at streaming it at the same time, which is something I really couldn't do, or at least couldn't do consistently. Like, I'd be like very rare that it would do good if I was able to do it, because my connection just wasn't there. The fact that my connection is there and I could stream it at the same time is just phenomenal for me. I just was not able to do it. And it's looking like I will be able to. So I'm really excited to be able to play some Marvel Rivals on stream, and it be of the same quality as if I was playing a single-player game. So that should apply to other multiplayer games and stuff too. We'll see in the future what that means. For now, Marvel Rivals, but we will see. And of course, like I said, we're doing our whole event for Resident Evil where I play through all the games up until the release of Rec Room. And when Rec Room comes out, I am going to play through it on its release. I'm going to have it preloaded. We're going to start up at the midnight mark, or whatever mark it is that it releases. And I'm just going to play through the game, hopefully until it's finished. We'll see how that goes, see how things go on with that. Plan is we'll start it up then, play through it as long as we can, and then what I've learned too, and I will say this, originally I wanted to do them and make them like one VOD, but I learned that doesn't stay that case, because like if it goes over 12, maybe 11 some odd hours, it will still be separate VODs. So technically I can cut the stream and at that point, and it will still be the same regardless for the VOD. So we will see how that goes. My plan is, of course, like I said, and for that game too, it'll be a little different because I don't think there's going to be a guide or anything. So we will see, but I will be doing it like as immediately on release. And like I was mentioning here, when the Legends ZA has the DLC drop, I was kind of thinking I wanted to go check that out because there was some really cool stuff I saw in it. It looked like there's going to be beyond level 100 for Pokemon and stuff. So if that's something that interests you too, I'm thinking on December 10th, I'll do the same thing I'm going to do with Requiem, where as soon as it comes out, I just want to check it out and just kind of see, like, for me, I guess, just kind of see how the Pokemon work. I don't know if it's going to be like a playing through the entire story kind of thing. I think I just want to check it out, see how things go. I've been playing the game in the background and stuff too. I'm getting pretty close to completing all of the stuff to have all the research tasks and stuff done. So maybe by then we could even, I could try again to get a shiny during it. Actually, since then, I think, and I'll show you on the 10th, that is, I have encountered, I think, 2 more shinies since then. So I'll show them to you then. But that's another thing I'm thinking. So it won't be like called until a shiny thing, but it'll just be kind of like checking it out, like as soon as I can. That's what the plan is for that. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Like I said, just, some things that I'd like to do. Like I said, I want to do the Marvel Rivals thing with multiplayer. And for me too, doing the Pokemon on the 10th with the DLC is another thing. And of course, I just continue on with Resident Evil and doing that. I don't know how all of it's going to apply technically with the Resident Evil, because I don't know, like, playthrough wise and all that stuff. We'll just kind of have to go from game to game, play it by ear, see how everything goes. But all my plans stand. We're playing through this up until Requiem comes out, and then after that we'll see. I'm thinking I'll also do Shadow of Rose after Requiem, based off like that stuff. So it wouldn't come out before. I wouldn't do it before, but I would do it after. I'm still thinking about that, but I'm thinking I will. And then, so I feel like there's something else I wanted to mention to you. Anyways, I don't want to keep the stream too long. I want to thank you for coming here. And, ooh, am I forgetting something? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I dropped a short, did really well. I just wanted to thank, if you've seen my short that I released recently, I wanted to thank you for that. I'm going to try, like I said, to do more with shorts on my main channel, Drakermator. You can check it out. Of course, now I've updated the descriptions of VODs, and I think I'm going to try to include it over here on my stream and stuff too, but it's just basically a social, like, a way to get to all the different things I do. I have a new way that just has all my stuff updated. And it's just a lot nicer of a system I'm using. So if you just want to check out any of my stuff, it's my main channel. That's where I put all the shorts. Sometimes they'll be here on Twitch too. So, if you see like a little short on here, sometimes I'll have that, depending on if I have to edit it or not. Some of them I have to edit because, some shorts aren't just simply the thing that happened, but like, I have to add a little more context or add like some stuff to it to make it like an interesting thing. So sometimes they won't be, but sometimes they will be. And I think I have one of them, or the one that I did over on my main channel on YouTube, also here on Twitch. If you want to check it out here, you can find it. I don't know if it calls it a short here, but I think it calls it like, it's a highlight. I think that's what it calls it. Anyways, it's like a little video. It's a short one, just a few seconds. So if you want to check it out, you can check it out here. Very interesting. That was from Resident Evil. Probably if I do any short stuff with those, I'll almost immediately post them, and let's say I have more than one. I try to spread stuff out. I don't want to just like put everything out all at once, but I have a lot of different things I'm doing, like shorts for different streams and stuff. So I hope I'm pacing it where it's not too much, but where it's just like you're getting some stuff. I know sometimes I was doing things and wasn't really getting a lot of stuff out, but I hope now I'm kind of on top of things a little bit more for you, for your sake, for you, the viewer, and for me being the creator. I hope that that's just working out a little bit better now than it was. And hopefully with my new internet and stuff, I can start doing a lot more stuff than I could do. And I still have stuff in the works. As far as like these streams and stuff, there's still a work in progress. As far as being able to do this, like with the shorts and stuff, I'm still working on those. As far as like when I release them and when I make this, like I told you, at the beginning of next year is when I'm going to start putting out a few more of them. But I still have a couple planned for, I think one planned for, I might have two. No, I have one planned for this year. There still could be more coming out depending on how these streams go. And honestly, even with this, I feel like there's still possibilities for some of these like shorter streams depending on how they go too, rather than I have more shorts and things with it. Okay, actually there might be two. We'll see. I don't want to make any big promises here, but I think I probably could get another one out before the end of this year in addition with the shorts. So, of course, that would be on my main channel. Since I already have like ideas and things, I'm just figuring out when I want to do them and have more ideas come out too. So, all of that said, I want to thank you again. I'm going to work on all of this stuff. I definitely have a lot of things per stream that I do, and honestly, it's just nice to finally have like a way to go about it. And I still need to work on that. I still need to work on that. I have a lot of things like behind the scenes I need to do to make this easier so that I can do more for you. And yeah. Just want to thank you again. I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to start up as early as I can, like I said, because I know how long it takes. Technically, I'm giving myself the whole day to do it, but we're going to play through, as far as I can tell, the entirety of Resident Evil 1, or at least I go in hoping to. Like I said, I haven't made any promises, but that's what my plan is. And that's why I want to start as early as I can. Okie doke. Let me get to resting up for tomorrow.